Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Rima Dua Classes. So today's topic is clearing process in India, how it goes and what is settlement, right? So clearing process means when a check is being presented or if any customer has received a check from any party. For example, party A, this is a business dealing between two parties. So party A has given a check to party B, right? So party A has issued the check from the bank XYZ to the party whose bank account is there in ABC bank, right? So if A party has given the check of XYZ bank and it is being given to the party B which has the account in ABC bank. So now party B is going to do what? Actually party B will present the check to the bank because party B is not going to keep the check with himself or herself, right? It will definitely go for payment. So when customer will present the check to the bank, which is ABC bank, which is his or her bank branch, so then ABC bank, what ABC bank is going to do then? ABC bank is going to check the authentication of the check, of the document that has been presented for the payment. So after checking the authentication of the document, of the written document which is check here, so if the amount is written 50,000, right? So then amount of 50,000 has to be paid or settled in this whole transaction, in this whole process, right? So initially what happened in the first step? Check is being deposited by the customer. So check is being deposited by the customer. So this is the first step. And then what comes the second step? Actually this bank, ABC bank, this bank cannot clear the payment on itself. So what this bank actually needs? This bank needs to present the check to the clearing house. So when the check would go to clearing house, then clearing house would further contact the XYZ bank, which was the bank of party A who actually issued the check. So then this bank is arranging it to be submitted to the clearing house. So all the clearings are being done there in the clearing house only. So this is in the case of when only one branch is present. Like here only ABC bank is present. If there are certain other branches of ABC bank in Beta First, ABC bank in Sector 39, ABC bank in 43. So what will happen? Like if these all branches come in one zone, so there would be a coordinating bank. This is the actual role of coordinator, that few people work and one person actually coordinates between the management and those people, those who are working. So in the similar way, this coordinating bank is going to do what? Is going to arrange the check deposition. This arrangement is done by the coordinating bank on the behalf of all the branches that are available in the particular zone. So here coordinating bank will deposit the check or present the check to the clearing house, right? So in the fourth step, authentication will be checked. Authentication check is must because this has to be ensured that the payment is going authentic, it is genuine, there is no fraud. So this is very important because the involvement of funds is there, right? So what is return clearing? There are many checks which never gets cleared because of certain reasons, right? It's not necessary that all the checks will be cleared in one go, right? There would be some problem, there would be lack of funds, there would be lack of authentication or some other reasons. So when some checks get back to the presenting bank, like they are returned, those checks are actually returned because those checks are unpaid due to some reasons, that situation is called as return clearing. That means something is coming back due to some of the legal or official reasons, which includes maybe the lack of payment, lack of funds, maybe authentication, maybe some other errors in the check. So those will be returned. So this is called return clearing. So the realization of funds which we are talking about, like 50,000 is here one example that we have taken. So till the time 50,000 gets cleared means similarly there would be some other checks also, and in those checks some of the checks would go for return clearing. So whenever we complete this process of returning the checks and sending the checks for further process of clearing, so after doing such things, then only the completion of realization of the funds is done. Means if there is check number 123 returned, check number 145 passed, check number 135 returned, check number 122 passed. So when this procedure will get completed, some of the checks are returned and some of the checks are passed for the further payment. So then only this realization of funds would go. This process would get completed. And what is settlement? So whenever we are doing such things, some of the checks are going for payment, some are going for returning. So whenever this kind of procedure is also happening, this is going to reach the settlement of funds. Settlement of funds means when the customer deposited the check in ABC Bank, ABC Bank sent the check for clearing, and clearing house sent asked the XYZ bank to make the payment. Then XYZ bank actually checked the authentication and then paid. So when the payment would be done from XYZ bank to then ABC bank, and then ABC bank would pay the customer. When this whole procedure will get completed, then only we would say the settlement of funds is being done. So when we find that this procedure is completed, when from the drawer's account the amount is being paid to the pay's account. Here who was the drawer? Here party A was the drawer, the one who actually drew the check, right? And of which bank? XYZ bank. So from the account of party A, the payment would be made to party B, to his account in ABC bank. Then only we would say that the settlement step is completed. So we won't get this thing like completed, or we won't get this thing that this is being done appropriately. We can only assure this thing when the payment from the drawer to the payee is done fully. When this would be cleared, then only we would say the settlement procedure has been completed, right? So please go through this topic, and I will definitely share the meaning of clearing, the functions of clearing in English. I will definitely share the video in English also. Thank you so much for sharing the feedback that you need videos in English as well. So I will try to post in both the languages. Definitely I will work on it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you find any issue, please message me in the comment box, and you can mail me also. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Go